the Bird Van wins. And I believe, let me see here. Yep, that means that the Bird Van takes the entire tournament here. I believe that was 3-1.
Yeah.
All right. All right, just like before, let me see. Just like the last one, I'm going to see if Bird wants to do an interview as well. But JSM, how did you feel? How did you feel during that game, during that grand final set?
Like there wasn't too much that I could do safely. I feel like this matchup is very much not too Manon favorite, but in terms of neutral it is. She has the buttons to check me for doing anything too aggressive. So what I have to do is play neutral with her, but she has better buttons than me. So I have to play on Geef Fear. So actually I really had to make some more reads to make that work a little better. Because they were jumping a lot and I wasn't always capitalizing on that.
Yeah. Let me see what else. Hey Bird, what's up? Also Omega. I can't even think of any other questions. I know you pretty much only played the Bird Van because we had 2 DQs that we had to deal with. But how about you, Bird Van? How did you feel about that game?
The second one, I was a little more confident. I was trying to figure out if that drive rush after command grab is a real thing. I still honestly don't have an answer. It's like sometimes I could crouching medium punch it, and other times I couldn't. But eventually I started blocking it. But I mean, once I realized that Geef has to play scared of me, and I can just walk up and command grab his ass for basically doing anything, I was like, oh, okay, this is so good.
Okay. How did you guys feel just in general in the tournament? How did you feel coming in? Did you feel like you placed, where you wanted to, do you feel like you did as good as you wanted to, I should say, more?
I mean, more or less. I mean, I couldn't be really happier with it, but the funny part was I'm actually dropping Manon. I have too many bitches and complaints about her. I'm gonna see if they get addressed, but non-cancelable lows is so annoying. The fact that I have to kind of either spend 3 bars of drive meter or take a big risk whenever I'm applying pressure is kind of against what I normally do. I'm normally kind of low forward into special type of characters like Akira or Cammy or things like that. But so there's just a lot of commitment with the character, and I'm not really that kind of player. But on top of that, here's actually the worst part: the meta for the character is actually going away from command grabs. It's actually going for Oki every single time. You can't use hit grab for, you can't use command grab for, so you're not building medals, which to me defeats the point of the character.
Yeah,
so
nice to see that.
we'll see. I'm probably moving on to either Cammy or I was thinking about Marissa, but I don't know yet. I gotta see.
That's understandable, but that's the grapple of life. It's not for everybody.
No, it'd be that way.
Yeah. Omega, I heard from Dealey that you're a big grappler player or big body player. Do you think you would pick up a secondary to deal with bad matchups like that? Bad matchups or bad situations like that?
Realistically, probably not. I'll just be a better Zangief player. I do play Marisa on the side for fun. She is a fun character, but I'm not sure that she's really my playstyle. I really am just a grappler person at the end of the day, so I can't play. I always go back to the character select screen, and that's where I end up. So I'm like, I gotta stick with it.
Yeah.
In terms of placement, I actually didn't really have expectations for placements. I actually joined to practice my own reactions. I'm used to normal Street Fighter neutral, so reacting to the system mechanics a lot of the time and some of these faster characters is like both together is kind of hard for me right now.
Yeah, I saw like a couple games where when you're stuck in the corner, especially you're super, I would say, vulnerable to getting drive impacted and getting splat against that wall. And super punished for that. So I definitely understand what you mean.
I get called out with the same thing, especially if someone does, like if someone just does a drive impact, it's normally not too bad. But when they cancel it from a normal, for some reason, it's like add 10 frames of reaction time to whatever I was going to do.
Now, actually, now I'm looking at the bracket, Bird, I seeded you 6th out of 7.
Hey,
that's actually a crazy upset. Yeah, that's I'll definitely remember to seat you higher next time. Fuck. But
the funny part was I was actually looking for a local for a bit, and I found this place after finally joining a Facebook group. But I plan on coming next Wednesday. So.
Glad to hear it. Well, next week we're gonna be having, or next Wednesday, we're gonna be having. Even though we're going back to the regularly scheduled brackets, Street Fighter 6 will still be on the first week of every month with the pot bonus, which I believe I'm probably gonna up to $50. Last time it was $100 for the release, and usually we just do $25. But I think I'm gonna up the pot bonus, the regular monthly pot bonus, to $50. Any closing remarks? Anything you guys have to say to each other? Anything you guys have to? Any thoughts that you're having now that you're gonna go improve on, or that you're gonna work on?
I hate fighting beef. I saw that Ken start to take some games. I was like, "Come on, baby!" But he's scary as shit. But yeah,
I try. No, you're doing pretty well too. That for Geef's strings, by the way, his Oki, it's kind of real. It depends on how scared. If you're okay with blocking and just holding down back, you won't get hit by sweep and you won't get hit by overhead, because overhead is slow. But it does open me up to whiffing his forward medium kick and then getting a grab. So that's like those are two options for you. But if you don't want to interact with him at all, you can hold up back after his SPDs specifically. Any of the other grabs don't do that. You're too close.
Neat. Alright, sounds good. Right. I appreciate you guys.
But yeah, thank you guys for coming out. Thank everyone who was in stream for coming out and chilling with us. Hopefully we see you next week again with Wednesday and Wonderfly Lite. We're starting to try and make that every Friday. However, my dumbass likes to take Friday shifts without thinking. So I end up in situations like this where I'm literally running this from work. So once again, thank all of y'all. Thanks to Dealey and Omega for helping sitting in the commentary booth for a bit.
No problem.
And I will see you guys on Wednesday. Peace.